Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. Just got off work and, just sitting here waiting on the bus. How's everybody's day going? I had pretty much of a fantastic day. Just enjoying this great South Florida weather. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Welcome in, everyone. I'm just sitting here waiting for my bus to come, and I decided, hey, why not go live and check in with everyone and see how your day is going? I don't know if you guys are, celebrating. Hi, Six Gunner. Man, I watched that episode last night with Ed, man. Fantastic. I saw the episode like where the girl actually, her father was close to Ed or whatever the case was, and she set him up, and later on they found out that it was all lies, and then she went to the crazy house, and then after that she pretended that she was she was dead, but she actually didn't die. I can't wait to see the next episode, man. This thing got me going for real, yo. Yeah, so right now we're celebrating Kwanzaa. Yesterday, if you miss it, yesterday the first principle was unity. You're welcome, Six. I'm here to support you. Yes. Um, so a sense of unity in our community, and it's about togetherness, being a community, spending in our community. Wow, it's 36 degrees outside. Well, let me show you what South Florida looks like right now. Yeah. See the sky, so gorgeous. Wow, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just here chilling, waiting for the bus to come. It's coming in like 15 minutes. So like I was saying, yeah, beautiful weather. I was saying about Kwanzaa. I don't know if a lot of you do celebrate it, but yesterday was Unity Day. About togetherness in our communities and supporting our businesses, and giving back to our communities. Just being one, uniting as one, one storefront, I would call it. And today is Self-Determination Day. Some of you, that's one of the principles of Kwanzaa, and it talks about reflecting on who you are, not externally, but internally. Who are you? You know, who am I? And knowing your purpose. So today is more like it's like a day of soul searching, getting to know who you are spiritually and knowing your purpose spiritually. So I really love this whole principle of Kwanzaa. I think it's something that we can practice daily in our lives and to make us better human beings. Yeah. Hi, cursing scene. Oh yes, it's a gorgeous day here in Florida, man. I'm just enjoying it. I just got off work. I'm sitting down here. I'm chilling. And I just decided to just come on live with you guys. How was your day? Yeah. So I'm just enjoying this season, which is for Kwanzaa. Like I said, the principles of Kwanzaa sets the foundation, for our lives. And it's not really, it can be anyone from any walk of life. You don't have to be an African, you don't have to be white, you don't have to be Asian or whatever. You just have to, you can apply those principles wherever you come from. You understand? As a human being. And that's what I like about it. It is something that you can incorporate into your lives. It doesn't have division, and stuff like that. And I love those principles, and especially self-determination. I like that because No one else knows you better than yourself. You know what you can do and what you won't do, or what you will do. You know? You know what your likes and dislikes are. Yes. Yes, six. That's a wonderful thing. We need to teach our children that. We need to give them those principles and those foundations, because it can mold them into the human being that they are internally. You know, a lot of time we look at people, you know, the exterior part of them, you know, and we judge people because they're too tall, they're too short, they're too this, they're too that. But do we ever take our time to get to know that person, beside when you're having a relationship? You know, out of the blues, you see someone and you already made that assumption about them. Have you said hello? Have you asked a question? Do you know anything about that person? Even in a relationship, you will, and you know, being in retail, most of the time, you'll see a husband and wife come in. He doesn't know his wife's favorite color. She doesn't know what his likes and dislikes are. You know, and there's a lot of little tiny information that they don't know about themselves. They have not taken the time to know each other, to know that person that they're with. And they're with that person 25, 50 years, and they still don't know that that person's favorite meal is marshmallows or mashed potatoes. You know? So sometimes we have to kind of peel back and just learn about ourselves. And if you're serious about someone and you're in a relationship with someone who really and truly loves you will want to know who you are internally, you know? Yeah, like, you know, what's your favorite movie? How do you feel about certain topics? I think people are not having intelligent conversations anymore. It's all about the bling bling and whatnot. People are not, you know, having conversations on different genres of topics anymore. You know, everybody is so sensitive. Yeah, definitely. The small things matter, yo. Seriously. Like today, I asked a girl, what did your boyfriend buy you for Christmas? She told me an air fryer. I guess he saw the need that she needed an air fryer. Some women would get ballistic. Yeah, a lot of people are sensitive. You tell somebody, my God, you're so beautiful. And they get, oh, he's trying to hit on me. Or the guy himself is like, oh, why is she talking to me? You know, like if you say, oh, you're a pretty handsome guy. Everybody's so sensitive. Why are we so sensitive? Why? The Constitution says freedom of speech, but it seems like it's limited to what your speech is. You know? Some people may be aggressive sometimes, but when you get to know them, they're the most sweetest people. Then you might find some people, they're quiet and they're terrible. So this is why I say you don't judge people by what you see or what you hear or anything like that. Get to know that person. Exactly. They are not comfortable with who they are. So this is why one of these principles of Kwanzaa today is so, so important. Getting to know who you are, what you're about, and then once you know that and you're comfortable with yourself, then you can be able to communicate with other people. You can get into relationships with other people. It doesn't have to be romantic. Just simple relationships. Yes, of course. Yes. But if you don't know yourself, how are you going to expect others to know who you are and what your expectations are? You know what I'm saying? It's a process. You're not going to learn your whole self in one day. You got to keep at it. Every day you're going to learn something about yourself. You know? Hey, you might say, "Hey, I don't like spinach, but I like asparagus. I don't like tall men, but I like short men." Hey, so you got to get to know yourself. Absolutely. Yeah. These are things that just make you go, I'm still at 55, I'm still learning myself, yo. There are some things that sometimes I'm surprised about myself. Sometimes it's I do things and I'm like, "Oh my God, I never knew I could do this. Where did I get this strength from to do this?" Because I've been so reluctant. Oh, you're 51. Hey, fabulous at 50, yo. I love being 50. I'm not going to say I don't. I do. It's an age where, you're so mature. You're still learning. You're feeling beautiful. And like sometimes people do certain things and you're like, "Man, been there, done that. Can you come with something else, man? You're played out." I love being in the 50s. You want to dance, you want to scream, you're free. You just have this type of freedom. Yeah, my brother was actually born February, when was he born? Yeah, my brother was born 1970. February 27, 1970. Yeah, my baby brother. Yes. Yeah. So, guys, don't be ashamed of who you are. Just it's a learning process. Get to know yourself. Spend time with yourself. Sometimes I go out on a date with myself. I date myself. Yes. I drink my favorite wine. I eat my favorite food. I watch my favorite movies. I get to know me all over again. Yeah. Peace and quiet. That's true. I've learned that, all my life I've traveled. But what I've learned is that I don't want to be in a box. I just don't want to go to the Caribbean only. I just don't want to go to Africa only. I want to travel the world. There's so much to learn. And to me, when you travel, yeah, hey, wellness, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I notice when you travel, your mind is so open and free. You learn different cultures, the food, and everything. And one of the things I like about traveling, I sample foods. I do. And even though I may not like a certain ingredient in a food, or I travel and I don't like a food, I will never say ew and make up my face, and because I think that is disrespectful to one's culture when you do that. If you sample it, you don't have to say, "Oh, I don't like this because I don't eat this," and no, nobody needs to know. Because in some cultures, people, prepare these foods. Some people prepare it all day. They enslave themselves in this kitchen, and they made it out of love. And sometimes I go places and people sample things and they say some awful things, and that's not nice. If you don't have anything to say, don't say nothing at all. Because there's a difference in culture. I love Spanish food. I'm not a great fan of Chinese food, but I eat it occasionally. But I love Japanese food. I love Caribbean food, And there are some African American dishes that I love and I cherish. But if someone invites me to their home, I'm not going to be insultive and say, "Ew, I don't like that. Ew, that's nasty." No, you don't do that. That's bad manners. I'm sorry. That's how I grew up. You don't say that. Just say thank you very much, I appreciate the thought, you know, and you move on. Yes, we have to stop that. I see that all the time. You don't like a food, just say, hey, you know, I've never tried it, but maybe one day I will. Yeah, we have to be very compassionate towards each other when it comes to culture and so forth, you know? And we have to be very sensitive towards people and their culture, especially when you're traveling. You know, hold on. So my bus is coming, guys, so I have to say goodbye. All right, so take care, everyone. Thank you for joining me, as always. Yeah, let me pull out my bus card. Yeah. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm on the bus. So guys, I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for joining me.
For your safety,
All right, so take care.
Next
Have a great
stop is
evening. See you
Northeast
guys later.
123 Street and Northeast 16th Avenue.